Hi, this is Tony Price in Jacksonville, Florida. I wanted to talk to you about intimacy. Intimacy with the Holy Spirit. Intimacy with God. Do you know that you can be intimate with the Father? And I mean intimate. Sure, the physical part, that there's an intimacy that you'll have with your wife or with your husband. That is physical intimacy. But I'm talking about spiritual intimacy. And it is wonderful. It is wonderful. Let's talk about Jesus for just a moment in the Garden of Gethsemane. You know, there in the garden, Jesus was praying to the Father. And he was thanking the Father, and he prayed, Father, I thank you for you've always been in me, and I in you, and you in me. And now, Father, I pray for the others, Father. I pray that the same way you have been in me and that I have been in you, I pray you will be in them and they in you. And not only them, Father, but the others to come. Dearly beloved, Jesus prayed that you and I might be as intimate with the Father as he was with the Father. Now, people talk about the Passion of Christ. And, of course, we've seen the Mel Gibson movie, Passion of Christ, and it displays all the pain, the cat o' nine tails, the nails of the cross. And many times we associate the passion of the Christ with the pain. I don't think that was so. I don't think that was the passion. I know you might say, yeah, well, you have somebody whipping you with a cat o' nine tails. That's going to be pretty passionate. Well, that's going to be pretty painful. Something for you to think about. Something that I've thought. Is it was the intimacy that Jesus had with the Father that Jesus, that would allow, that would help Jesus accept the pain and the suffering coming before. Stop and think about, you men, think about your wife. Being a man, of course, that's the viewpoint I'm coming from. And I think about my family. And yes, I would lay down my life for my family. For my son and for my daughter. Why? Why would I lay down my life, take the bullet for my family? Why? Because of the passion there. The passion I have experienced with my wife. Do you remember maybe after the first time you and your wife coupled together, laying with each other? Do you remember afterwards the passion that was there, and maybe the passion before, where you talked and you were so intimate with each other and you told each other everything? The act of sex, that's all that was just an act of sex. But the intimacy that came around that. And it was the intimacy that brought the love, that caused the love. You know, when you first fall in love, I don't care what you're doing, you're thinking about that other one, aren't you? You know, you be in the middle of a business deal or pumping gas or whatever, you know, your mind kind of wanders to that other one. Have you fallen in love with Jesus or the Holy Spirit like that? What I sense is the Holy Spirit is looking for intimacy. He's looking to give you passion. We'll talk about that more shortly.